My walk will always be with you, God. Nobody knows the things you've pulled me through, God. I know I've made mistakes in the past, but you kept me. No matter where I go, you'll always be with me. I give my praises to you, always will pray to you, always will pray to you. I give my praises to you. I give my praises to you, always will pray to you, always will pray to you. I give my praises to you. Believe me when I tell you that justice is coming in for you. Believe me when I tell you that what was done to stop you and bury you is serving as part of your purpose, is serving as part of your testimony. You have to believe that for everything that you've gone through, right? And it's the difference between things just not working out for you in your life and you going against and trying to overcome overwhelming amounts of warfare that is being sent into your life to not just serve as a stumbling block and a resistance to what you're meant to step into, but a lot of the warfare that you've had to overcome was really sent in to kill you. You understand what I'm saying? You have to go back and play those moments. The words that was coming out of people's mouths. How weird people switched up and started acting against you and towards you, right? Things that people decided to do against you. And see, I'm talking to my people, and I'm telling you, I can't make any of this up. You understand what I'm saying? And my hands raised because I've gone through some of it. When you've gone throughout your life and you've had to sit with yourself and wonder why so many people had to be so damn evil to you, why they had to say things about their mouth that they wouldn't say to the next man, right? They want to take your gold and give it to somebody else to clean them off and make them seem, better than you and make you seem inadequate and lesser than them. But they're stealing from you to obtain that lifestyle. They're stealing from you and then want to send overwhelming amounts of warfare towards your way to see that everything that you touch fail. Every person in every direction, every opportunity is destroyed. And that having you feel inadequate, having you feel inferior, having you feel rejected and blocked off. But let me tell you something, in a lot of ways, God's rejection is for your protection. You have to understand something. Why would God give you this anointing and this calling over your life, knowing the overwhelming amounts of devils that it attracts? That's why you've been going through what you've been going through. What did I told y'all before? I said, it's not you, it's on you. People hate you after bullying you and robbing you blind. They hate you for what they couldn't pull off successfully, because had they pulled it off successfully, somebody would have been assuming your identity. I told y'all way back when somebody, not only did they hack my accounts, right? All I talk about is God on my social media profiles. Y'all know that. So when things start popping up about I'm out of community guidelines and all this stuff, I said, okay, somebody reporting something or whatever the case may be, I let it happen. I let people do whatever it is they feel like they big and bad enough to do. That Facebook account that had my name on it, making it seem like I do tarot cards and telling people to reach out to them on WhatsApp. Whoever was been trying to profit up off of my name while you're destroying my character, shame on you and may God be with you. But the Instagram account that I was able to get into, they were hacking my account to make it seem like they were me, because they were taking pictures and placing them on an account that I was no longer operating or using like that, right? And so they were taking pictures from my main account and putting it on this other Instagram. I can't make this up. And I know that I didn't put those pictures on there. Okay, there was a time where I couldn't even sign into my Instagram until I got in there, I cleaned it all up, and I added all the security measures, because you don't think to do these things until something weird like that happens to you. And so I just keep telling you, and I can't help but feel like a lot of people who came up against you could not accept where you were going. after they talk bad on you, in a perfect world, it would make sense to let you walk off and step into what you worked for, right? It would make sense to let you step into what God has for you, right? But you have so many people from all levels. That's why I keep telling you, when it's spiritual, it's not going to make sense. You cannot lean on your own understanding. You have to lean on that of God, because it's not going to make sense when you got co-workers, you got strangers, you got people who you're living with, you got people who should have been protecting you and supporting you, you got your parental figures, you got your aunts and your cousins, you got exes and you got ex-friends, you got new friends, people that you don't even know. All of these people that all want to come together to see you down and out, because they hate not only what's on you and not what's in them. I keep telling you that don't make no sense, right? I come up to you and I make you feel less than. I get a gang of women or men to sit up here and come in your way to abuse you, mishandle you, steal from you. I'm telling them how to spiritually siphon from you and leave you destitute, right? All in an act and an efforts to see you down, while we come up off of your hard work and your calling and your anointing and everything that's associated with you. But we're taken from you, and then we want to be able to go around and assassinate and destroy your character. But meanwhile, in between time, the whole time, we was behind the scenes trying to be like you. But we couldn't successfully do it because you wouldn't successfully die. Absolutely. Who I'm talking to. You wouldn't just successfully shut up and stop talking about what happened to you. You wouldn't successfully roll over and take yourself out because of your overwhelming amounts of warfare that was your life. And every direction and every opportunity and every path and every action that you took to put your life in the right direction, it was being blocked off. It was failing. It wasn't going the way that it should have gone because you had people messing with you. You had people messing with you. You had people who had did something very foul to you and then wanted to make your life irritable, okay? They wanted to make your life irritable so that you wouldn't have a life worth living. And if you don't have a life worth living, you don't want to what? Live. I tell you, boy, they think they got all the damn sense, but you keep doing this against somebody who's protected by God, because let me tell you why you're protected by God and how I know you're protected by God. They couldn't successfully do what they wanted against you. I don't care whatever it is you feel like they took from you, whatever it is you feel like you're going through. Successfully, they could not do what they successfully came into your life and had these plots and these plans in store to do, which was to see you destroyed. Destroyed meaning you're out your mind. Destroyed meaning if they was going behind your back saying that you was weird and different and crazy and lazy and you're the reason why they treated you the way that they treated you, you broke their heart, flipping the script on you. Meanwhile, in between time, they was the predator and the abuser and the fornicator and the cheater and the betrayer and the faker in your life. Came in your life messing with you. Unbeknownst to you, they came about the damn woodworks while you was sitting up here minding your business, living your life, drinking your water, reading your books. And it's crazy that they could do these things to you when you was off minding your business, but then because they could not successfully pull it off after doing what they did to you in your life, they sitting back somewhere trying to come up with the next plot, trying to come up with the next plan, mad at you because of what they couldn't do to you. You're not going to understand, because these people are demonic. That's why it's not going to make sense to you. Anybody who's in their right mind and worth their grain of salt, a real, true woman and man of God, again, will not condemn you, will not be a keeper of your wrongdoings, will not use anything and find any opportunity to try to screw you over, to see you down, and want to come up off of you. But for whatever reason, I had somebody tell me the other day, you need to figure out why your energy attracts devils, right? And I want to just second that. I just want to second that because I don't want anybody feeling like it's your fault, like it's your energy, like you got up and you're the reason why these devils got up on the wrong side of the bed and decided to beat you, fraud you, take from you, talk all kind of mess behind your back, having people come up in your life. The lies and the things being said behind your back is enough to make people want to come up in your life and bully you so damn bad that where you kill yourself and kill your kids and give up on life and your dreams and your aspirations. That's exactly what they wanted you to do. See, I hate to have to be direct on this channel and on this video, but see, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, because we have people out here that's really doing this shit. We have people that's really out here targeting chosen ones, out here targeting people who talk about God, out here targeting people for the hell of it. And see, when they target you, didn't I tell you before, I said they're not coming in talking about some, well, oh, we gonna do this, but I hope that they pull through. We gonna do this, but I hope to God that they don't die. Had you not been who you was, and had not God been who he was up in your life and protected you and shielded you and guided you, you would have been dead. Your kids would have been gone. There would have been any kind of hope for you. When this level and overwhelming amount of warfare surrounds you and fills and infiltrates your life to penetrate every hole, every blessing, every piece, every good, stable thing you had going for you, that doesn't just happen. And when it happens, 9 times out of 10, the average Joe is not capable and strong enough, spiritually, nor physically, or emotionally, to push through something like that. Especially when you have responsibilities, when you have children. Now you got to put some of the things you wanted to do on the back burner. You're losing things. You're going through an overwhelming amount of loss, of decay, of delay. And you had nobody showing you no kind of empathy or sympathy for your situation. Let me tell you how I know. When you was going through it, you put your pride and your dignity out the side. Did you not? Oh, at one point, you broke. Baby, you broke. You did. And I'm not telling you this to throw this up in your face. You broke because you got your pride out the way. Right? You're broke because you said, you know what? Pride come before the fall. The fall already happened. My pride is out the way. Let me go ahead and ask for help. Right? Because it's no longer about me. It's no longer about me. It's not just me that's being affected by this warfare. Let me go ahead and ask for help. You ask for help. What that song is? So I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. Then he winds up knocking me back down. Did you not ask people for help? I'm sorry. Did you not ask people for help? And what did they say? Some people wanted you in that predicament and wanted to send things your way so that everything that you touched, everything that you tried to do, everything that you prayed for, every single manifestation, some of these people was around you and it's sick because they thought that you would keep them around you so they could see you struggle and see that whatever they was doing behind your back was manifesting and unfolding in your life. Watch them suffer. I hate to say it like that. I go to my sister. I go to my mother. I go to my lover. And I say, lover, help me, please. They wanted to see you like that. And see, I don't think people know the kind of beast that they dealing with in this season. Because, see, I don't even think they understand who they was messing with, that you was an angel in disguise. And see, a lot of people that say, well, if we start believing in angels, then I guess we got to start believing in aliens. Well, you got to believe in something, stand for something, fall for anything. Believe what you want to believe. But I'm going to tell you why the people that I'm speaking to today, you are an angel. From the day that you was born up until now, all the foul, derogatory, demeaning things that ever happened to you, was ever said out of people's mouths against you, you never once in all your years of living did this mess to people, ever said this mess against people or their children. You never once went the distance or went the mile to play up in somebody's face, only to work with their enemies and their ops behind their back, or be an enemy in an op, to want to see them struggle. People wanted to see you struggle. They tried it. They wanted to rip everything up in your life. They tried it. They wanted to take from you, put off to somebody else. They tried it. Have people up in their ear telling you to abuse you, treat you like dog trash. Why they treat somebody else and put them up on a pedestal? They tried it. They played up in your face. They tried it. They talked behind your back. They tried it. They bullied you. They humiliated you. They tried it. When you asked for help, you was trying to keep the peace and keep the order of things, because you, at one point in time, you needed people. There was no way that you was going to pull through this. There was no way that you could hide what you was going through. And instead of people helping you, instead of people putting their pride to the side, instead of people, putting their selfishness or their greed or whatever it is, malice, ill intent, and whatever they felt, putting that to the side to help you. They kicked you when you was down. Kicked you out when you had nowhere to go. Didn't help you when you had no means of income coming in. And everything needed to come out for your health, for food. Didn't give a damn about you, but took from you. Then lied on you. Didn't tell the truth about you surrounding your name. Right? Put you down, uplifted others. Sold you out, was loyal to others. Left you destitute, bent over backwards, hand and knee, to be there at someone else's beck and call. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Didn't care if you died. Didn't care who you lost. Didn't care what you lost. Didn't care if you was be able to recoup it back. And after it was all said and done, and people don't know where you had to reach deep down inside to pull through all that mess that was your life. And it was most definitely warfare. See, you know the difference between when life just ain't going the way you want it to go, and you know when people are speaking against you and doing things against you. And I say it because they don't have the power. God has the power. And I'm gonna tell you why God has the power even in the midst of them doing what they're doing. Because see, when he decides that it is time for you to rise up and look down on the very same people who look down on you, he has his timing and his perfect timing for everything. And I just felt a wind and a shift right now flowing over me as soon as I said that. God knows you're not that type of person who wants that. He's finna give it to you anyway. Because see, you weren't there when for him to hear them type of conversations. It's so bad. It made God angry. It made God angry. It made him really just irritable to be the type of person where it's just he had to stand there and let you go through it. He had to stand and let you go through it because, see, you thought friends were friends and they weren't mounting up to nothing. A hill of damn beans. If they can help you and take from you, that's why they were helping you. And then talking about you behind your back around other people. And then gossiping about your situation to other people. They gossip, but then they don't want to tell their business. They gossip, but then they ask you for help. They gossip and they uplift themselves while they going around these people and down on you in your situation and saying how you living, what you lost, how you just really down bad. When God gets you to where he needs you to be, and I promise you he's going to do it because you did nothing. See, a lot of people going to get it not because they orchestrated your demise, but because in the midst of your demise and your destruction and your ruin, they weren't real. They didn't keep it real. They didn't treat you right. They mistreated you. They did things that they didn't have to do, but yet they called themselves your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your friend, your bestie, your lover, your baby daddy, your baby mama. Went off with other people that they was with and allowed these people to control their decision making, their thought process, doing things against an innocent that you ain't out here doing to these damn people. You're not focused on these people. So why are they focused on you? And when they're focused on you, it's the focus of what else can we do to keep them blocked off? What else can we do to destroy this? What else can we do to decrease this? They tried it and God gonna finish it because I don't think they understood who they were screwing with. They didn't know that you was an angel in disguise, baby. They played it. They played you, and now God is going to put you in position. Whatever they did to look down on you, you're going to be able to look down on these people. And it's sad because if they did all what they did, and I keep telling you, when you possess a certain spirit, even if they did come up on a lake, I guarantee you that money done dried up and gone now. And see, the thing is, whatever they done took, whatever it is they did, it could have had you out here dead. There was no way for you to recoup had not God been on your side, keeping you sustained and keeping you level-headed to where you was focused on your purpose. All of this was meant not only to destroy you, but to keep you distracted. If somebody is fighting you nail and tooth and that hard so that you can't do what it is that you're called to do, why do you think that they're doing it? I'll wait. Somebody looked into something. Somebody was abusing divination somewhere. Somebody was doing something they ain't had no business. Sitting up here Bible thumping and devil humping. Somebody was playing up in your face and plotting behind your back. Everybody knew. Nobody wanted to tell you. And now they all finna be in a predicament together. They work together. They finna suffer together. But you ain't finna be the one suffering not much longer. because you didn't deserve to suffer from the get-go and from the beginning. Because somebody wanted to target you and attack you to emulate you and be you. This shit is stupid. Be yourself. You can't do that. And then the whole time they out here trying to be you, these 2 cents. I'm gonna be nice. How you trying to be like somebody? Just explain this to me like I'm a 4-year-old. How are you trying to be like somebody and be jealous of somebody who went through more hell than what you ever want to know? What are you intimidated of? Because somebody was damn homeless, you're intimidated of how they came up out of it and made it look easy? Are you insane? If you don't have to go through something like that, you shouldn't even want to be jealous of somebody else who's going through something like that, because some people don't damn make it out of it. What I'm trying to say, they were so jealous of you down to your struggle that they didn't want you to get out of it, but they wanted to keep sitting around watching you go through that. Somebody who was that envious, and I'm trying to get through it, somebody who's that envious, what I'm trying to say, they're that so much envious of you that they want to see you struggle, but then they want to be around you to see you struggle, and you didn't do nothing to these people to want them to be in that kind of, operating that kind of energy towards you. They're jealous of you. They're jealous because of what's on you, what's meant for you, what's destined for you, what God orchestrated for you to receive and go through. There's no other explanation, which is why there's no reason for any apologies now. Because the damage has been done, you see? The money was spent. The time was wasted. The agony, the pain, the irritability, the bullying, the humiliation. I mean, you was humiliated on every end, every person who you thought, and it wasn't God trying to punish you. He wanted you to clean house and clean shit. And I guarantee you, when he give it back to you this time, people not going to be prepared for the monster that arose up out of you. Because that monster had to protect you, right? And I hate to refer to it as a monster, but spiritually, and I'm gonna just put it like this, because I don't know what everybody's belief is. God don't play about you. Whatever had to surround you in that moment, that had you out here broken, had you out here confused and dazed because you knew you was minding your damn business. It was no reason for people to do this to you. When asked and caught, this is why they lie. This is why they lie and say that you broke their heart. This is why they lie and they say the stupid shit and say that you was a hoe, you did this, you did that, because they don't want to have to take accountability for why they hate somebody that bad to want to see somebody that down. And then sat up here and was pushing things spiritually, physically, emotionally to make it happen against you. They couldn't stand you, but tolerated watching you, reading into your life. Damn, do you understand the mental instability that I'm talking about right now? If these people ain't committed, they need to be. If these people ain't in somebody's psych ward, they need to get there quick, expeditiously. I'm telling you, they don't like you. But carrying around you eating your food, taunting your damn house. Oh, I love your kids so much. You know that's my niece. You know that's my nephew. You know I love y'all. You know that. I don't know who I'm talking to today. Somebody like, Victoria, you ain't got to do it like that. You ain't got to put it out there like that. No, I do. Because they did it. No, I do. Because they did it. No, I do. Because they did it. And then they knew that they were sitting up here and didn't have your best interests at heart. They knew they were selling you out. Blowing up your phone, hoping that you answer, hoping that they can get some information out of you, hoping they can go back and tell somebody, hoping they can get paid out, hoping they can sit up here and swap out your destiny, hoping that somebody else can sit up here and assume what was meant to come in for you. But that person didn't go through the hell and high water. That person don't have the calling and anointing over that life. That person that they're trying to swap out your destiny for, God ain't using them. God ain't protecting them either after what they did to you. They just thought you was some kind of a duck or a damn bird. Had to. And it's sad because they thought this all because you don't go around acting a certain kind of way. But when push come to shove and your protection has to be enacted, it's in that moment that they see that you wasn't nobody to play with. Because see, I keep telling you, and I'm gonna go back to what I'm saying if I didn't say it in the beginning. Why would God give you a purpose? Why would God give you an energy and an aura that's surrounded around you that he knows attracts the lowest of the low, the dirtiest of the dirtiest kind of demons and demonic forces, right? That don't sleep, Like I said, they don't like you, but they tolerate watching you. They tolerate keeping up these images and these titles, right? Because some of these people were parental figures. Some of these people were in your immediate family. Some of these people maybe don't consider themselves in your. Some of these people maybe because they don't consider themselves being in your immediate family. They don't like you, but they want to be you. They watch you and they copy you, but don't want to give you credit. They admire you, they hate you. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with them. But whatever it is, you don't need to be affected by these people's mental instability, not a second, not a day, not a month, not another damn year longer. I promise you that. It's time for you to get it. It's time. Because see, you deserve, you know what it is. Don't get me started. You know what it is. You know that everything that started from people coming into your life, down all the way down to how people treated you, down to what you lost, down, it just was down and it was down. When you thought it would get better, you kept praying, it got worse. Now you had to depend upon other people. And y'all already know how that go. When you got to depend on other people and it's not yours and your name ain't on it and you ain't contributing, they treat you any kind of way. God had to show you the switch up. People can switch up on you in any moment. Nobody owes you no loyalty. Why would they owe you loyalty? When it's a dog-eat-dog world out here and people becoming lovers of themselves. If they got people in mouths they need to feed, they'll sell you out in a second. Play you in a second because that's their source of income. I guess you need to find another damn source of income then. Because ain't nobody getting no information from you. And I'm telling you, they not prepared for the kind of monster and the beast that you are. When you got your pride and your dignity out the way, that was the moment for people to say, now you need help. Yeah. That wasn't the time for all of that. Because you kept a record of all of it. Even if you turned around after you got out of it and blessed people. People are not ready. You are keeping your tongue out of respect. The same respect you giving people that people couldn't give to you. Help you're giving to people that people didn't give to you. I don't give a damn if they didn't have it. There were certain things that people shouldn't have said out their mouth if they didn't have to give it to you. Trying to make you feel even worse than how you already feel. And then if they have it to give to you and they didn't give it to you, and they wanted you to beg, wanted you to crawl, wanted you to plead, you ain't do it. God said, back up. Back up. Back up. Go ahead and go over here. Go ahead and do what's over here. You're going to miss out on some things over here. It's going to, trust me, you're going to lose some things over here. Some bills going to be in default over here. It's okay. Back up. Don't ask for nothing else. Watch what I do for you. Go ahead, back up. Shut up. Cut them off. You don't need no explanation. You don't need to give them no explanation. They don't need to drain, siphon no more energy from you. They knew what they was doing behind your back. Cut their ass off, move forward. Go ahead, keep to yourself for right now. Because if friends coming at you, lovers coming at you, family coming at you, the devil trying to use everybody right now. And when he goes that hard, it's because you just that much more closer to a breakthrough. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Play with it, don't play with me. When somebody got to go this hard, you getting on every end. You know what this is. If they low vibrational and they're susceptible to energies that you are protected from, you had them coming at you on all ends. Believing your abusers and the predators that came up in your life because these people was lying on your name. Defaming your character. Sending people in. Coaching people how to do things towards you. And you were a child. Or you had a child. People ain't prepared for the beast that you are. I'm going to tell you something else that they're not prepared for. They're not prepared for what this blowback finna be for what they did to you. It ain't finna be a piece of prayer, a pastor up in the church, a baptism nowhere that's finna spare these people for what's about to come their way. They made their bed. And the moment that could have spared them and determined the course of their life was when you, see, people don't understand how the karma was going to be served through you and how they treated you and how they helped you if they helped you, right? The karma was tied to how people treated you, called themselves your friend, but then was sitting up here keeping up the lies like everybody else, knowing what the truth was, but then sitting up here and saying subliminals around you, playing you. I don't know where people got off trying you like this, but I'm telling you, they're not going to be prepared because everything that people thought was over, everything that people thought they took from you, what they thought was over for you, and for a while, you had to really keep coming against overwhelming amounts of warfare because somebody wanted everything that you touched, everything that you delivered, everything that you put out into the world to fail. And see, I'm telling you, it's in this moment right now. They wishing right now that they didn't do this shit. They're wishing right now that they would have just left you alone. If you walked away and left people alone where they had you messed up at, they should have let you do. That's what the normal thing do. That's what, in a perfect world, it's not what we're supposed to do. I don't know what's delusional, what's wrong with these people because of the envy and the jealousy that they have for you. I keep telling you that. They couldn't just let you walk off. They couldn't just let you, oh, it ain't enough that you ain't calling them, that you ain't bothering them, that you ain't focused on their relationship, right? They're focused on your life, engulfed in it. And every second member woman is, whoa, because they know what's coming in. They know what's coming in. And why? What's coming in for you after everything that you been through affects these people so much that they're doing everything around the clock to not have it come in for you. If you don't get it by everything I went and touched over in this video, baby, you ain't never finna get it. You're gonna forever be, and it's okay to cry. Because when you're going through the warfare, there are things that are not going right for you. There are things that you don't understand. But when God is who he is in your life, it's always a reason for why he drags out the lesson for you to learn what you need to learn. And I don't know what lesson it is. And I don't know why God keeps feeling like you have to learn these lessons. But clearly, he can't give you what he wants to give you if you're just going to be helping Johnny Come-By-Latelys and Betty Sue and every damn person who you consider to be a friend that you've already seen. What God been showing you is not to punish you. It's to show you. You see how far people would be willing to go and the role that they would play. They will cry up in your damn face, eat your food, come up in it wherever you living at and see however you living, and then go back around to somebody else and gossip about you. They don't have no loyalty to you. And then they'll come in and see, oh, you done picked up. But it's not me. It's not me. I'm not doing it. Mental instability. Mental instability. You're going to always be going through this because it's not you. It's what's on you, what's destined for you, what's meant for you, which is what got people hating you, jealous of you, treating you the way that they treated you all your life. Grown men, grown women. It's not about loyalty. It's not about age. It's spiritual. When people see it on you and it's not in them, but they go to church and they go to Bible study, a side of these people will come out that you never thought existed because they hiding behind church. They're hiding behind religion, hiding behind a damn Bible. Do you truly believe in it? Is your spirit right? Because I could cuss and then you could go to church and I could be more holy and saved than you. It's not the action that saves you. It's not the action. It's your spirit. What's in you? How you treat people? What's in you? How you love people? What's in you? What you doing when ain't nobody? What's in you? See, it's in you, it's on you, it's around you, it's for you. And they tried you for the last time. They tried you and they didn't know who they was trying. Okay? They screwed you over, kicked you when you was down. They need to keep that same energy because now, who wants to hear an apology now that God got you out of it and delivered? I think they know it's late. That goes without explanation. You needed it back then, sir, ma'am. You needed the help and the empathy and the sympathy and the apology. You needed that back then. They didn't give it to you back then. They was on their high horse back then. Let's see where they at in the future. And let's see where you at. And like I said, the time is already gone and past for you to prove to God about how you're going to treat people who sit up here and screwed you over. Because let me tell you something. Even after they screwed you over, you was helping these people. Even after they screwed you over and they wasn't paying you back, you was still giving to these people. Even after they were screwing you over behind your back, you kept these people around you. They not going to be around like they thought to see you struggle. But they're going to be wherever they at watching you succeed. And they going to have no access, no title, no nothing to you. Whatever they got up out of you, they better make good off of it. Because they ain't getting out another piece of damn advice. They ain't getting out another blueprint, layout, money, help, sympathy, empathy, help, support from you. I don't know what the hell they thought this was. Use you, abuse you, dry your ass up until you die and wither off and turn off and now you ain't in this world no more. I don't know who keeps doing this and what is their end goal and outcome for what they're doing against you. But I promise you on everything that I love, they're going to wish that they left you alone. They're going to wish that they would have stopped while they was ahead. Because you was never their enemy. You was never the problem. And you ain't never do nothing to these people to deserve the kind of mistreatment. Okay? and downright blatant disrespect that these people serve to you. That's disrespectful. You playing up in my face and you gossiping my business behind my back to somebody who I don't even damn know. If I wanted these hoes to know my business, I would have placed myself up in these people's lives and part of their damn homes and told them my business myself. You're realizing you don't owe nobody no explanation because they don't have your salvation in their hands. God do. If it's anybody who's going to profit and make an impact off of telling somebody business, it's going to be you. You're going to tell your own business, tell your own story. When you want to tell it, how you want to tell it. If people was really worth their grain of salt, they would have popped up from behind these damn bushes and that warfare they was doing. And they would have popped their face up and told you how they really felt and what's really good. But don't nobody want no smoke. And I'm trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure that out. They want to do it behind your back. Because if somebody's sitting up here and screwing with your livelihood, and then they come in and tell you, hey, I'm the reason why this ain't coming in, your money messed up, this is going this bad, this right here, X, Y, and Z, you probably, let me not say it. I think we know the reason why they do it behind your back. Because I think a lot of people think about if they was in your shoes and you was out here doing to them what they was doing to you, they know they wouldn't have spared you. They know they wouldn't have spared you. They would have did anything of everything of what they had to do to get rid of you. Just like they trying to get rid of you right now, and you ain't even bothering these people. They trying to make your life, you know what I'm saying? They trying to screw with your life, and you're not even bothering these people and worrying about their life. I keep telling you, all you have to do is breathe. Whatever's gonna fall, let it fall. Whatever ain't working, don't worry about it right now. Get off of age. Throw that out the door right now. Stop worrying about age. Some people ain't really peaked till they was 40. It is what it is. Sometimes God will have you peak at 40 and let you outlive every single last enemy that ever went up against you. Who I'm talking to? Y'all thinking that it's a time frame on stuff. Oh, if I don't live till 40 and then I die at 60, you may live to be 100. Play around it. When stuff is in God's hands, He gonna ensure you get every piece of blessing. You are able to live it for as X amount of years that He initially, orchestrated for you to go ahead and live out these blessings. Just the same way as you had to go ahead and live out these struggles every single year, every single month you had to go through it. Now you finna go through every single year, every single month the blessings. And you finna get every single piece, every dime, every push, every pull worth of your blessings. I promise you that. So get age up out the equation. That's out the equation. You was battling some things. You know that. You know that. You was going up against warfare. This ain't had nothing to do with you. You ain't a failure. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Okay? What you had to go through, family was involved. What you had to go through, baby daddy, baby mama was involved. What you had to go through, aunts and cousins knew about it. This ain't just no one person pull off, sting operation. It took time. It took some heavy hitters. But all of this and what they did it without God, without God's approval, without His backing. God is bigger than any president of the United States, judge, police officer, warlock, witch, soothsayer. He's bigger than any kind of work of necromancy, witchcraft, coven, group, dark occult. He is bigger than any kind of action these people in person. He's bigger than every person and every action that these people utilize to go up against you and to see you blocked off. It's sad. You must know that. You have to know that whatever it was, you gonna get it back in some type of shape, way, form, or fashion. But these people causing upheavals in your life because of what they want from you and what's not meant for them, and they haven't got it through their pea-sized brain to leave you the hell alone and let you get it. What they caused up in your life that you didn't deserve, and whatever that may be, you go down the list. I promise you, if they live through it, they ain't gonna be the same no more. And you ain't gonna care. And you ain't gonna be around to give them a piece of support, dry their tears. Why? Why? The forgiveness is for you. It's not to be a fool. Okay? Forgive yourself, if anything. Even if you don't forgive these people, forgive yourself for not seeing the truth in them. The most loyal, respectful, downright damn upstanding person that these people could have ever had up in their life. And they do you like that? They do you like that? And then you don't beg and pound for these people to be around you and like you, but they play you because they know how you are. And they know you don't stand for that, so they got to play a certain damn role. Yeah, whenever you come across this video, for those of you who don't like me cussing, I apologize. But if you take what you take about the message, understand what I'm saying. When I say you finna get that back tenfold, triplefold, why would you not get it back? When initially, when it was set to come in for you, and these people sat up here and caused delusions and took it from you, you thought you wasn't gonna get that back. That came in for you. You worked for that. You have to get that back. It's not a matter of you owe these people. They owe you. And they've been trying to cover it up and keep doing what you're doing, what they're doing. And it's over. It's over with. They played out. They played out. They played out because you overcame it. And now it's time for whatever's meant for you to come in for you. Now, like I said, you be a fool if you want to. Somebody who sat up here and left me for dead couldn't get a spit if their body was thrown in the lake of fire for me to cool off their body. And I promise you that. You couldn't get a damn spit about my mouth to cool you off. If I was the last person on this earth and only my spit would be able to cool you off. You had plenty of people spit, but only my spit. And God gave me and say it's only me. See, this is what I'm saying about people. You live and you learn, and you in the bridges that you burn come back to bite you in your butt. Okay? Because see, God will make it to where every door closed, every opportunity failed, just like what they wanted for you. And see, these people have to circle back around, and you're the only one standing there. Now, begrudgingly, they're going and trying to come in your direction because they need help and they need a blessing. But they knew that they screwed you over. They knew that they left you for dead. Who I'm talking to? You wouldn't get it from me. And I'll answer to that from God. When my soul leave this body, I'll answer to that. But you still ain't finna pull the God card. Oh, I want you to know that you ain't finna pull the God card on me. But what would Jesus do? Don't you talk about Jesus? Don't you talk about God? You're gonna get your feelings hurt. I promise you that. When I block you, it's me trying to be respectful. That's the first thing I learned in my anger management class, baby. If you finna bring a side up out of me that's gonna cause me to lose it and lose everything that I built, I will walk. Just like I walked from that shelter. Just like I walked away from my baby daddy. Just like I blocked off hoes who thought they was going to play me in my face and be playing one way to my face and being another way behind my back as if God ain't finna drop nothing up in my spirit about it. When the time prevails for me to stop being disobedient and for me to start looking at people for who they truly are and being delivered from how people truly feel about me and just being delivered from people as a whole, you ain't finna get a dime out of me. You ain't finna get a piece of sympathy or nothing or explanation from me. You finna get blocked off from me for what you did behind my back. And that's just period. And that's why Mary had a little lamb, feasts white snow. I think a lot of people know where they left you. But I don't think they know how deep you had to dig to pull through that. When you going through all those trials like that, and you don't know where you have no help, you have nobody, and you scrape, you say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I don't know how the government shutdown is affecting shelters now, but God delivered you from that season, and a lot of these people who caused you to go through those seasons, I'm gonna be in for a rude awakening, and I think they know it. I think they're trying to just do whatever little piece of whatever the hell it is that they think they're doing to irritate you. But I think they know what time it is. The mere fact that you still stood tall after it was all said and done, and then I don't care what working, what this and that, it's the fact that you was putting things back together after everything of what they did to see you down. And they thought and they knew for sure with what they took, there would be no way for you to pull back if they were sitting up here and working warfare up in your life so that you couldn't get it back. But I keep telling you, when you're doing this against God, people, and even though you may hate God's people and you don't want to see them prosper and succeed in life, when God has already chosen these people for a specific purpose and path up in their life, you could come up against them. You could shoot John, and John would rise up the next day, and you don't even understand how John just keep coming up. John just keep. You done stole all of John's groceries, but somehow John keep eating every day. You trying to figure out how he doing it when you stole all the man's groceries. People are really in their mind and really delusional or borderline retarded. I don't know what to call these people. I hate to say it like that, but whoever attached to them, laying down with them and enabling them is retarded and borderline evil and stupid too. Because see, I don't understand how many times something got to keep happening against you, and then you have to keep overcoming it for people to realize that you ain't the 1, the 2, ain't never been the 3. But I'm telling you, they tried you for the last time. They started it and God finna end it, because see, they didn't understand that God was using you. They didn't understand that you was an angel in disguise. And see, now that they've done what they've done against you, it's too late for apologies. Sit back and let God do what he finna do for your life next. And drop it on down in the comment section below. Until next time, y'all stay prayed up and be blessed. I love y'all.